So I've got a number of plans being composed at once. Firstly, Tbilisi, finally getting some settlers out. We now have cartography. I'm just going to send them onto random points in time and space in order to go and settle everything. I may actually make a couple of canal cities in this area just to be able to get my boats in, well, sort of to here. I think that would be pretty cool. It'd be pretty pointless, but pretty cool nonetheless. Secondly, I'm saving up my gold. You can see I've now got almost 1,000 gold, which is pretty much enough to totally buy musket. Yeah, I need about 1,000 total to get NASCAR and muskets units, so that when I can betray Brazil in about 10 turns, because quite frankly, Georgia, this isn't the game where I'm just mollycoddling to people, you know. This is not a friendly game. This is a game where I go absolutely ballistic and kill everybody within range of me. I think that's probably the only fair thing to do. China's it broke something in me. And China was a very similar green colour to Brazil. I mean, look at all this. Plus, also, in my defence, like, Brazil's got as much science as I do and 180 culture. Absorbing this and their religion into my empire, would be delightful. So, I've just unlocked Niter. You can see the Niter is actually down here. I've only got one thing of Niter to my knowledge. Let's just double check quickly. Haboop. Yep. You can see Brazil has got a few. Actually, Brazil's got quite a lot. There's some over here as well. Oh, that's actually quite interesting. Maybe we could go settle in the desert and pick up some of that. That's not a bad shout. But what I was really hoping, is if I just quickly go into gunpowder and then get muskets and then buy at least one musketman, or at least purchase at least one musketman, then in theory, all my city-states will upgrade all their units as well. And then if I can charge in with muskets rather than swordsmen, well, you can imagine how much more successful that assault would be. That would be delightful. It would be absolutely astounding. What I'm actually going to quickly do as well is I'm just going to quickly send this trade route through to Fort Zella. Oh no, Salvador. Oh no, that's a sea route. We don't want a sea route. We specifically need it to be a route on land. That'll give me 3 culture. Yeah, that'll do. For now, that'll do. That'll help to build a road in the area. Oh, actually, no. God damn it, it's done this way. Okay, that was totally pointless. Just wasted that trader. Okay, so yeah, this is how we're planning on building the army up. I'm pretty happy with how things are going to go. Obviously, if we can get to nationalism, that would really help, especially because Brazil is already at nationalism. That's never fun. They do have a few cores, but if I can just use the city-states armies basically as cannon fodder, that would be quite fun. Okay, I've also just gone into another golden era, which is exciting. What can we do? Hic Sonc Dracones. That would be era score each time I discovered a new continent, or natural wonder, and then +1 era score every time. I'm beginning to explore, actually. How many continents have I found already? 5. So there's a few more out there, probably. Not a huge amount, though. Yeah, I'm going to gamble on Hic Sonc Dracones. We can have a quick look and see where my continent actually is. In fact, is this all one continent? I'm on Nuna. Okay, the continent, it's a different continent up here. Yeah, there's a lot of one continent actually. Looking at it, is this Nuna as well? Yes, it is. Wow. Oh, wow. All right. Well, we'll continue to go and have a look and see if we can find some more stuff. But I think we should get enough era score just from finding other continents to help me on that one. Have the Niter in. Woohoo! Singapore. Another city-state. There's a few city-states actually. Need to keep spreading my religion. We can use our accumulated envoys at some point. Well, once I actually accumulate some. That is an important step I probably should get around to doing at some point. So, new city. Gory. Literally its only existence is to get this one thing of Niter in for me. I mean, it's a pretty useless city. But I'll take it. I will take it. I do love the way the Maori settle absolutely everywhere. I mean, they are brilliant at just randomly settling. I mean, look, their capital is here, 17 pop, which is insane. Oh, and my unique unit and exploration, that's really good. But yeah, look, they settled in that island. They've settled all the way down here. I love it. The ambition. Oh, time for Merchant Republic. Give me a little bit more gold doing this. So, always jump immediately in on Republican Legacy. It is worth it. It is honestly worth it. But what else do we do? Maneuver. for cavalry units. I think cavalry units would be good to build a few of. So, do I do that on Merchant Confederation? Let's get Merchant Confederation in just to get some gold off the city-states, and then I will get Maneuver. Maneuver's not very good, admittedly, because it's not the best horse units, but now I can get this, build 2 temples. I'm not going to do that, but then that'll upgrade it and it'll remind me to put the policy on. Oh yes, look, here is my unique unit. They fight really, 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 really well on hills. So that's kind of their gig. That's kind of all they do, really. I won't lie. Otherwise, a bit useless. Whoa! Even before I even built a single musketman, Nazca has finally started to do it. That is intriguing. The time that we go to war with Brazil it is close. 4 turns away. I need to just make sure there's a couple of preparatory things involved, such as I've got at least 1 crossbow in a city, so that all my cities fire with increased strength. You can see, actually, this unit should be able to fight pretty well against Brazil, but we'll just kind of keep it in that area just in case. Actually, there is some space down here to settle, so I should really send a settler in that direction. Will all the other city-states upgrade all at the same time? That is the question. These swordsmen may pull back to the borders and upgrade. It depends on how much gold they've got. Oh yeah, look. There's one. There's one. Weirdly, they just deleted 2 of their musketmen. Why did you do that? Why would you do that? That's really weird. It's been glitchy with the city-states there. Yeah, look. Now Nazca's lost its other musketmen. What is going on? Why? Why are they losing all their units? That's strange. Something very, very strange going on about that one. One more seemingly pointless city, but again, purely just to get the Niter. And, okay, I've got a missionary all the way over in Geneva. It's going to take a lot of effort, but I think I might just see if I can get some religion in there, just to see what I can do. And this poor chariot got ambushed by loads of boats. I'm just like trying to guide it away to safety. Oh, France! Nice to meet you. I should have pressed, I don't know why I pressed refuse there. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, chivalry is unlocked. Although now I typically have changed my mind, and I think I probably want feudal contracts instead. Funny that. I'm just a loose cannon. You can't hold me down. What I could do with is industrialization. Kill a unit with a musketman. It's possible, you know. It's possible, especially if I plonk you kind of in Muscat and keep you just about ready to go. And settle. Whoa! Actually, that does get the 4 pop. That's nice. This will be a nice old city, this one. Nubia. Nice to meet you. Again, I'll send you a delegation. I'll send you open borders. And this is the time. This is the time for bold plays. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Coupe. I'm going to declare friendship with him again. I'm going to go for a military alliance because military alliance worked really well. Is joint war with somebody. Alexander formal war. No, I'm not entirely sure that's what I want to do, but I do want to go for Brazil. I do want to go for Brazil. Oh, Muscat, if only you had upgraded your troops, and if only Nazca had kept their troops. Frustrating, but it's okay because this city is almost totally unguarded, which is the perfect opportunity for me to run through. So I think this is the right time to do it. This is about as good an opportunity as I'm going to get to just... And we're not going to stay friends with Brazil for too long. I mean, honestly, declare a surprise war. I've just betray you. Ha ha ha! This is brilliant. Okay, joint war. Okay, I actually can't get him to join the war with Brazil because he's a declared friend. Ugh, how rubbish. See if anybody else can do it. Oh yeah, the camera are all over that. They are wonderfully ready for this. The Mayans want in as well, as does Eleanor. So we've actually got a pretty decent alliance up. Unfortunately, none of them are my actual allies. I'm sure I can get the Maori involved at some point. I mean, we'll convince them. No worries about that. Okay, now this unit is really, really strong on hills, so I kind of want to stick to the hills. Let's just kind of put you to there. See if I can lure them into a bit of fighting. Yes, this is good. And also, yeah, this kind of was a trap. I'm sorry, Brazil. I sort of led you here under false pretenses. Bam. Although now I'm realising they probably have more units around than I realised. Because of course we've been open for quite some time now. Did they get Crusade? No, they didn't. What is this? +1 faithful culture from each holy site or theatre square. Yeah, that'll be really good when I pick those all up from Brazil, to be fair. So, Hey, it works for me. Come on, Brazil, we'll see what you've got. I was just waiting to see if they went to sort of steal any of these city-states, but it doesn't look like they're going to, which is quite fun. So we'll just double check it quickly. As I said, I don't want to waste my money. 6 envoys and 4. Okay, they're not likely to get involved in any of these. So levy military, 180. Oh, this is so good. And then look at all this military as well. So we have a bunch of military units in this area now. It's all about just seeing how close to taking the city we can get. It probably won't get very far, but as I say, this was a good an opportunity as ever just to plunder Brazil for as much as we could without actually losing or using any of our own units. That's the thing, if I lose the city-states units, it doesn't matter. You know, I paid a little bit of gold for them, but it was actually quite cost effective, so I'll take it. Don't stay there and fight me. That's a terrible idea. Clearly going to win. Oh, the AI sometimes does make you laugh. It's just like, I'm going to just leave my scout in the middle of 2 cities which are probably in the process of rapidly 3D printing ancient walls like as quickly as they can. Nope. Sounds good. Sounds sensible. Sounds very sensible to me. And, helpfully, I know the galley will get shot by this encampment, but look at this pillaging. Boom. That's really nice. Actually, no, they won't even get pillaged. Aha! That's amazing. Because I can use this gold to upgrade the swordsman. Yes. Okay, this is so far working quite nicely for me. Now, it must be in friendly territory. I can upgrade all these musketmen, these swordsmen, sorry. But of course it would be just upgrading the city-state troops. Is that worth doing? Probably not. Probably not. But I mean, it does help. I'm just thinking what the best thing to do is, if I just run in and pillage absolutely everything I can get tons of culture, I can get tons of faith. There's probably a lot of gold in there as well that I can be looking towards plundering. So, you know, there's lots and lots of bits and pieces. I think, you know, let's just move all the troops to the front line. We're going to just wait until I can pick up the upgrade for 50% reduced resource upgrades, and then we'll put in the gold cost one as well. So at the moment I'm just going to actually just pull all the units back, defend them, draw them out, see if we can draw Brazil into attacking us. That would be quite fun. And then I'll upgrade all the units and see if that works. Oh, we got the Mayans on side as well. Nice, research alliance with them. They are so sciencey. I will happily be friends with them. And come on, Alexander, you must love the fact. Yes, look, I mean, you must love it. I would never accept that you would. I bet I can get you on side, Alex. You love my warmongering ways. You think it's brilliant. Here we go. So, I'm going to take off settlers because we don't need to settle at the moment. There's really nowhere good for me to settle. Let's go industrial zone. We will get campus is good. Builders, again, we're at war. We don't need this. We don't need this crazy thing. We don't need feudal contracts as well. We need professional armies. We need retinues. These are the sort of things we need every day. Yes, okay, good. Industrial zone obviously gives me a lot more production just from doing everyday stuff. Now, that means we've now got a swordsman upgrade for 155 gold and 10 niter. We've afforded quite a few of these. So 1, 2, 3. This will help massively. Oh yes, look at this. Oh, that's so much stronger. Other swordsmen, of course, can't do it, but I've also got all my crossbows ready to roll because all the archers, of course, have conveniently assembled on the front line. I'm nothing if not convenient. Yeah, you just pull back slightly. Crossbow, you're my actual unit. I need to keep you safe. I actually care about what happens to you. I'm going to move this lot back as well. We're still producing 6 niter per turn, so that's 1 musketman upgrade every turn. Because we managed to find quite a lot of it. Square rigging, by the way, the reason I'm doing this is because industrialization is so close. If I can get that, I can get factories up, and that is a happy time indeed. I mean, why are you bringing a catapult to Muscat? Please don't do that. I love guilds. Guilds are so good. Okay, what am I going to do now? Humanism? Merchants? I probably should get humanism just because I'm about to take over a load of cities. Hopefully, I say hopefully. With a lot of theatre squares, so it's good if I actually know how to be doing all this. Now, where's this knight going to do? If this knight charges my crossbows, That's brilliant, because I can just like bomb him repeatedly. Oh no, he took the builder bait. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, that is very silly. No, any deal that involves me getting rid of my Niter right now, disapprove. Don't like that at all. So, march, slow march of the crossbows, but luckily for me, very effective march of the crossbows. Oh yes, look at all these beautiful strikes. Next turn they will march forward once more. But for now, everybody fortify. Everybody fortify. We are in a good space right now. There's another musketman down here. Actually, we can probably charge in very soon. I'd totally forgotten about I'd even built this city. It was a totally pointless little island city, but I love it nonetheless. It's my Gibraltar. 3 workshops. Have I really not got 3 workshops? That feels like something I should have. No, I think I built a lot of industrial zones, but I never actually got round to building the workshops. Never mind. Oh, he just did 62 damage to himself just charging into that musketman. Why would you do that? Oh, and now look, Muscat just killed it. Oh, look, it's I just realised actually, it's the musketman in Muscat. It's the Muscat men's. No? I think that's really funny. Okay. The Muscat men, you can actually just sort of slowly advance forward, even though you're not on full health. Quite frankly, you're tough enough. Especially because I have this absolute legion of crossbows just sort of slowly flanking. Oh yes, this is actually an effective army. I was a little bit skeptical as to whether this would work, but at the moment I'm getting good vibes from it. Okay, I've got some more envoys. Just gonna double check. No, Brazil is still not there. They're still not there. Okay, they're not trying to steal my city states. That's good. Geneva, I'm still waiting on actually. Religion wise, you can see actually I did manage to almost get the religion there. So I'm just going to send another missionary. It's a little bit convoluted, I know, but if I can just wait until the envoys go, it just doubles the strength of all the envoys. It makes a huge difference. Oh, they're just... Every single attack is just throwing themselves on me, and it's not working. Because my muskets are too strong. You didn't tech up enough. Significant blizzard. Oh dear. Significant. It's utterly noteworthy. Right, there we go. Musketman, advance. And then you can come forward as well. In fact, actually, I'll just get you to come forward. You to there. You to there. Okay, how much is the damage? Actually, it only takes about 25% of my health doing that, which is pretty nice, actually. So I just will continue to bring the muskets... Sorry, the crossbows forward. Okay, I was trying to think of whether or not I could settle down here, but yeah, it's still Death Valley. Nope, turn around. Turn that ship around. Oh, look, they're attacking the swordsman. Why? Don't do that. That's a terrible idea. There's muskets, like, on top of your city. They are clearly the people to attack, actually, to be fair. They just did quite a lot of damage. I'm going to have to use my crossbows to attack the knight, I think. That's going to be the best thing to use for it. Okay, if I just move these muskets around a little bit, like so, there we go. Now the city is surrounded. Now the city is surrounded. So, oh, why did that move there? I clearly did not move my unit there. Oh, I hate when that happens. Right, yes, you upgrade. You upgrade, that's fine. Did we get some attacks in now? Yes. Sod it, why not? Oh, we actually got through and attacked and killed one of my crossbows, which is highly infuriating, because they're mine. They were mine. None of this, like, levying nonsense from the city-states. I owned them. I was one payment away from being able to stop paying the flippin' rental agency. It's fine. I killed the knight. They're only on 150 military strength, less the knight that I just killed. That's not a lot. Especially when I start to do things like take the city. Woohoo! Okay, now, how likely am I going to be able to keep this? Oh, likely. Oh. Oh, right. Okay, well, Victor, if you come forward to the front line, that's my city. Oh, yes, this is glorious. How many turns have I got left on this higher payment? 22 turns. That's not too bad, actually. Should we go after Salvador next? That's probably the next decent step, isn't it? Oh, and I've actually got siege equipment as well. I'm so organised this attack. This has been one of my more organised. I mean, we're fighting just coming up into the industrial era. This is a Renaissance era war. I normally hate fighting in the Renaissance era because normally all the AI does is just throw up Renaissance walls and make it really difficult. Galapagos Islands I'm finding. How many turns have I got until getting another golden age? Pretty good. Pretty good. I think I'm still finding new continents, so I must be. Yeah, I have found at least one since this golden age is gone, so it was a good choice. Oh, Rapa Nui's being killed. Oh, don't do that. Some of these muskets are upgrading as well. Oh, these units are going to be unrecognisable when I return them. All well trained and drilled and beautiful. That is the only unfortunate thing. I have to give these units back at the end of this rampage. It's been fun. About time I got an industrial zone in Tbilisi, followed up by an aqueduct there. Makes this a really sweet little spot. I got a lot of +5 industrial zones this game. Pretty proud of that, actually. You can see the warrior is ready to upgrade. Oh no! Oh, there's an actual ship. Right, quickly, run away. No, not going to peace. No. Actually, did I pick up anything in there? Oh yes, look, I picked up 5 great works of art when I took over that city. That's really good. Oh. So I'm going to put Hinduism in just in the hope that I get that one as well. And oh, duplicates. How many duplicates have I got of anything? Mercury is my thing. Mercury is my thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this because, quite frankly, everyone hates me. But I've played enough diplomatic games recently to know that I just want to kill things this game. No coca. Oh, I liked my chocolate. Never mind. Okay, and it gets to the point as well where these units are, quite frankly, healed enough. You will do is the official wording on this one. Okay, so everybody comes forward. Get into the death line. The Kema want to stay allied to me. It's a shame I can't get a religious alliance with them. Oh, sorry, a military alliance going with them now. But a religious will do. And then, hello Nubia. Let's get an alliance. Economic will do. Yeah. Okay, good. So we've still got some good alliances going. Just in time, actually, to start expanding onto islands like this. Look at this one up here. Oh, it's got niter and everything up there. Lovely. I bet that's a uranium island, just like the random thing. Oh yeah, you can denounce me all you want, England, but I am coming for you later. No, not helping on natural disasters. It's not my style. I just let people, you know, sink or swim. It's my style of government. I should really pick up a couple of commercial hubs. The trade route situation I've got going in my empire right now is, well, I don't really have any. I could have 4. That's kind of it. That's a terrible trade, but I'm just trying to keep as much friendship with people as I can at the moment. Oh, there's a boat doing 11 damage. That wasn't too bad, and only 16 damage on the city strike. Hey, that could be much worse. That could be much worse indeed. Now, if I were to... Oh, that is a pillageable tile. That's 230 gold. That's really good. You know, I will take that. Let's move you to there. I'll get you to just hold up for a second whilst you upgrade. Siege towers are slowly making their way through the jungle. It's going to take them some time, but that's okay. And you can see that in Salvador, we're kind of almost there as well. In fact, actually, let's just pillage this one. Get my crossbow. Oh, where am I going to move my crossbows? Everyone needs to come forward, really. It's kind of like the swarm effect is what does it. And if I don't have all my units swarming, then there's no effect. Oh, whoa. I forgot about this guy. Okay, there's another few charges. If I just stick the charges on Geneva, I should be able to stick a load of envoys in there. No peace for you, Brazil. Stop asking me. I'm getting annoyed. Okay, I am in the industrial era. That's really, really good. Let's just quickly look at this. I don't think there's anyone really to upgrade anymore, so we can finally throw away these 2 policy cards. I might also just quickly get first envoy. I can get rid of that pretty quick, and let's go for conscription, I believe, because I'm hemorrhaging money a little bit at the moment and could do with a little bit more. So let's just plonk on this. I want my builder card policy back. That would be the best thing. 63 strength on this city. Oh, that's actually really tough. What have you built, Brazil? What have you built? I'm going to have to just make sure that I actually kill all of the district. Okay, the districts is only giving +2. That's not great. Wall defenses, +9. Oh, Renaissance walls. How did you build Renaissance walls? Oh, you know what? We're just going to pillage everything around the city and we're just going to leave it alone. We'll get it with loyalty. I can't be... I'm not fighting Renaissance walls. Come away. No point. Especially not while there are cities like this. A population 9. Nice. Yeah, I think this will flip the population loyalty pressure massively on its head if I take this one over. Yes. Hinduism. Whoa, whoa. Okie dokie. Just double checking. It's still my religion. I'm pretty sure it is. Pretty sure it is. Yes. Yes, it is still my religion. That's good. Geneva. Only the 2. But this should put 5 envoys there. Yes, it did. Bam, bam. And then I've already got loads of science. Only a couple more. And I can be getting that one done. That is really, really, really cool. In fact, actually, I need to now double this up with another policy that gives me an envoy, like naval tradition. You can fight all you want, Brazil. You know it's not going to work. You know it's not going to work. I have all the cards here. I have all of the cards. Are my city-states actually producing anything for me? Oh, coal. This is something I needed to do. Coal. Yes, and then power was the other one I didn't want to do. Actually, there's going to be no such things, are there? As coal power plants, but coal. Oh yes, look at all that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just this cluster is enough coal to power my entire empire. There's some there. Brazil has some actually under this city. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we should get loads of coal. Where was the other bit? I'm definitely getting something. Is it over here? Is it over here? I don't even know. I'm definitely getting some coal. +3 from improvements. Well, we won't argue too much. There's definitely a load of coal that I can get. So once I get naval tradition, we'll get the builders in and we'll start to improve that. This looks a little bit better, doesn't it? We've got this city totally surrounded now. Very nice indeed. It's still pretty well defended. So we're just going to take our time. Take it nice and slow. And yeah, I may as well just burn my last charge into Geneva. That was so cheeky, being able to do that. That's brilliant. What do they want? Send a trade route. Okay, Great Admiral. Send a trade route. There's lots of trade routes. Actually, I could send a trade route from this city. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, that'll be worth it. In the Navy, you can get rid of Diplomatic League. In the Navy, you can give yourself extra settler. No, serfdom. There we go. That's what I need. That's what we do in the Navy. Awesome. Actually, did I just forget to do... No, Merchant Confederation is in. Good. I'm getting 100 gold per turn. This is lovely. And just to rub things in, oh, a little bit of extra science. Don't mind if I do. 119. That's not bad. Nice. Hopefully, actually, this is going to be pretty effective. I think I should be able to just about take this one over. Oh, it might be next turn, actually. But it's not far off. Get the market in, and then a factory. Yes! Actually, this factory is going to boost all of these cities quite nicely. In fact, Xi'an, you need to get a lighthouse and then a factory. Yes, we've got so many trade routes that we could be building. Here we go. Route with Geneva. Boom! That's really nice. That is 7 envoys. I mean, I can put that in that, and then suddenly 9 envoys. Now, I am at war, so I don't get this benefit at the moment, but when I do get it, that'll be really, really nice. You can see somebody's got 7 envoys in there, but we should be able to do it. Look, I've got 30 envoys and it's only turn 150. You said Georgia wasn't very good. I give you that as proof. And here is my new island settlement. It is miles away from everything else, but it doesn't matter. It has a special place in my heart, for it has some more niter. And I need niter desperately because niter is what gets me going in the morning. Oh, Maori are just sailing up in an ironclad. Oh, does that mean they're polluting? Oh, Coupe. Polluting the planet. Dear oh me. I would never do such a thing. No, never been known to ever do that. Oh, culture. Shall I do some plundering? Oh, it's almost too tempting. Yeah, diplomatic service. I'll just get it. Nice. Okay, I think we should be able to win this one now with a little bit of persuasion. Just coming in. Lovely. Rebellion in 4 turns? Really? I don't know about that. I think that is a load of rubbish. Let's quickly get... Should we get Victor in there? Yeah, you know what? This is fine. That'll be fine. Look at that. Lovely. Amenities are really low as well. Dear, oh dear. Well, we can't be having that. Let's do some trading. I love it when you get people who are just willing to trade loads of luxuries. The stars are right. Yes, they are. That is a good observation. Well done. The stars are right. You know what? You've got a theme. I like that. You stick to it. Got some whales from Mr. Coupe. This is all I'm doing. I just go up this tree and just double check where I don't have my lovely face. Sugar, for instance. I know that Nubia have got some sugar, so we'll just quickly go and trade them some of this. Lovely. Anything else we need to do? I think that is... Oh, no, actually, no, there are some truffles. Truffles I don't own, and wine. Truffles and wine. Oh, expensive truffles. It better be worth it. And to be fair, French wine is supposed to be very good a lot of the time, so I will believe that one. Okay, now we've now got +1 amenity. Let's see how that just changed things. Oh, now we're positive. I tell you, amenities, it makes such a huge difference in whether or not you can keep cities or not. Okay, now this is fine. We just need to push this a little bit further, and we're going to go and have an explore and see if we can't find what's going on over here, and whether or not they are cities that we can take. Otherwise, we may have to go to peace with Brazil and just wait until we tech up into plains. There's the city, by the way. Research. How far are we from plains? We can't be that far. Oh, not far at all. I mean, you know, I mean, that could be something we do. Do anyone fancy building railroads? I love it. I love building railroads. Tbilisi finally gets its industrial zone going. You know what? It's turn 156. We've now got 170 science. I believe that we are now... Yeah, look, we're right up there on the top. 34 techs, 35, 35. It's the French, the Mayans, and me. How's Brazil doing? 31. So they're 3 techs behind me now, which is lovely. I've got 757 strength, and they've got 127. That's it. And I can see at least 1 crossbowman over there, which I'm just about to dispatch with cruel efficiency. So really, I'm pretty happy with how we're doing. What could be improved? Well, okay, Sao Paulo over there. I might actually just embark on my units and get them to land rather than trying to wade through the jungle, because quite frankly, that is a deliciously appetizing city over in that direction. Actually, I wonder if we can work out how much they've got. Sao Paulo, okay, whatever the capital is, that is what, you know, I can't see. But actually, they've got a lot of cities. Population 2. Armagh? How dare you take over Armagh? How cruel. Population 7, population 8, population 8. Okay, so they've got some big old cities in there. But whilst we've got the upper hand with the military, and seeing as I don't have to give these units back for another 13 turns, I should probably save up my gold to buy them back, actually. That could be a good thing to do. Because these are going to run out pretty quickly. But yeah, I think going to Sao Paulo, trying to steal that city might be a really good move, rather than trying to wade through the jungle, because these encampments are tough. They're really, really tough. But yeah, steam power. Actually, steam power is a really good thing to get, because once I get flight, that means I can beeline towards radio and then go for advanced flight. So that's only going to be a maximum of 7, 16, 26, 37 turns. 37 turns. And then we've got planes. We'll have planes, hopefully, by turn 200. And then, this continent will be ours. And we start to think about other places that we could perhaps conquer. Yes, let's do it. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton for all of the help you give on Patreon, as well as everybody else who likes and subscribes to the video. Cheers, you help keep me going.